Hey guys, when I bought this 2018 BMW M2, Bitcoin was $70,000, Dogecoin was on the way to 70 cents, and everything was awesome. Today, the crypto market is crashing. Bitcoin is down to $35,000, Dogecoin is 13 cents. Definitely not how things were a year ago. Everyone is asking me, hey Forrest, should I start investing in cryptocurrency today now that everything is on fire? That's an awesome question. I'm gonna tell you about that and my thoughts. Let's get into it. So the real problem is one of validation, and that I don't have it because you still haven't hit the subscribe button. Go ahead and like this video, share it with 2 friends. But all jokes aside, guys, in all markets, right, whether it's stocks and crypto, most people want to get in once they've seen things have gone up 5%, 10%, 20%, and they feel like they've missed out, right? That's where the feeling of FOMO comes from. But if you really think about it, you need to be a logical investor, not an emotional investor, right? So if you look at a chart from any moment in time, the best time to buy would have been in times like right now, where everybody's freaking out, right? So projects like, let's use Dogecoin for example. The hype was super high, people were buying in, the prices were skyrocketing, but the best time to buy would have been when everybody thought it was a dumb idea, no one was into it, volume was super low, so there's a lack of validation. And so you need to find a way to validate your own decisions without relying on the criticisms or even feedback from other people. Not just in investing, also really in life, but that really is the problem in a nutshell. When I look at retail investors, and I have a background, started really my career at a retail finance brokerage, right? Again, I got my Series 7, 66, I was surrounded by financial advisors. I got a large dose of stories of people who were investing in all types of things, and really the number one mistake that people constantly make is doing things exactly backwards, and they're doing them exactly backwards because they're looking for validation instead of investing based off of logical decision-making process. So again, this is really simple, it's really cliche advice, guys, but you need to buy low and sell high. But what they don't tell you is that when things are low, people are often freaking out. Everybody feels like it's a bad time to invest. All of your friends and family and the people that you care about and trust are going to tell you it's a bad idea. The thing is, it's your money, not theirs, and unless they are successful at investing themselves, you really shouldn't listen to them. Just say, okay, that's fine, but if you really want to get ahead, then you need to do things that other people aren't doing. Like I say in all my videos, you can't do what other people do and expect to get something different. If you do something different from everybody else, that's how you get different results. So that's the problem. What is the solution? You probably guess where I'm headed on this. The solution is first research, right? So before I actually make investments, it's not just buying things when they're low, right? There are a lot of things that are low that'll actually never be high. We can look at, in crypto and again, real estate, the stock market. There are a ton of things that never pop off. So how do you know what to buy? Especially in a overall market downturn like this, right? So here's what you do. Stay with the whales, right? So things like Bitcoin, Ethereum, the top 5 cryptos, these are sure bets. Bitcoin has been in first place in terms of total market cap for over 10 years now. Ethereum has a strong second. It has the largest developer community of any other project in the world. So while it's not a perfect project and people like to argue about that, Ethereum literally has more people working in that ecosystem than any other project by a long shot. The second project by that metric is actually Polkadot. So there are a ton of people working in that ecosystem, building software, running on the Ethereum network, running on the Polkadot network for buying NFTs, exchanging currencies, whatever it is. So these are the types of decisions and thought processes that you should be using when you're looking at buying anything at any price, right? So you look at things that have value, look at things that have community investment, because companies that are founded and building technologies on top of, say, Ethereum, for example, aren't going to simply divest or cancel that project just because of some near-term market volatility. So do research, look at things that have a long-term value proposition, not just projects that are exciting to just you, right? One of the problems I have as an individual is I grew up in tech and computing, right? And I know what I like, but I'm an exception to many rules. So I have to think and take a step back. What is something that would apply to most people? What is a useful technology for most people? Not just what is cutting edge and cool according to me, right? Because again, I'm a cutting edge tech guy. I built software. used to do all types of cool tech stuff. So take a step out of your own shoes, step into everybody else's shoes, and that's really the whole perspective that you should approach all of your market research from. Again, step out of your own shoes, step in other people's shoes. Totally forgot that camera was over there. Whatever, we'll just cut back and forth if we have to. So, super simple video overall, guys. I think my thoughts on the market in general, and this is, I could probably do a whole other video on this, but we're not going to. We're just going to talk about it right now. This happens all the time. You know, market volatility is normal. You know, you'll hear people freaking out, and those people freaking out are often people who haven't went through a downturn before. You know, I'm not that old, I'm only 31, but when I graduated college, that was where we were hit with the 09 crisis, right? And so we saw what happens after a really big recession. We had a record long bull run, right? So after everyone freaked out, people lost a ton of money, that was the best buying opportunity. If you go and do the math, I don't have the math right in front of me, and imagine buying at the bottom of the 09 recession, when everybody was selling everything, everyone was freaking out, they thought the world was ending. The world didn't end, we're all still here. You would have made more money than maybe any other time in history. If not, you're probably in second place. So that's what I'm doing. My current portfolio is pretty beat up, to be honest. But all the new dollars I'm investing, I'm buying as much Bitcoin as I can, as much Ethereum as I can, a few other projects that I'm interested in long term, like Ecomi, which is an NFT platform that I've shot a few videos about. That's what I'm doing. Do not worry about the value of your current dollars. Take those L's, let those rebound back like they will, and find a way to get as much money as you can in the market now, and just ignore the feedback from the people who aren't making money, guys. Do not take financial advice from people who have not made money, nor have it. It's a terrible idea. They're just looking for validation for their decisions, and what you need to do is look internally for validation for your own decisions. Use your brain, do the math, and you'll come out ahead. Again, thanks for stopping by. My name is Forrest. I invest in stuff physically, financially, emotionally, and I think everybody else should too. Thanks for stopping by. See you in the next one. Peace.